All right, we begin with this. We're looking at live footage of the, House Rules Committee. This has been happening for hours, really a marathon meeting that began at 1 a.m. They are considering President Trump's budget bill. And this is a major step before a potential full House vote.
It is a clear, full-throated response to the millions of hardworking men and women across the entire nation who demand a serious course correction from the last 4 years.
This is a 1,000-page bill, for God's sake. 1,000+ pages, and you want to shove it through in the dead of night because Trump said, close your eyes and vote for it.
CBS News congressional reporter Taurean Small joins us now from Capitol Hill. Taurean, all this was happening while most of our viewers were asleep. So give us the fresh update. Where do things stand now?
Yeah, so deliberations continue. It's expected, though, that Republicans will have the numbers, Errol, to push this bill out of committee and send it to the full House for a floor vote relatively soon. I should remind our viewers that the reason why Republican leadership chose to do an 11th hour overnight markup of this bill is because there are time constraints that would force lawmakers to consider a bill for a period before they're able to vote for it, which is why we saw it at 1 a.m. on Wednesday versus during a normal hour. Listen, the idea behind this committee and the running long length of this committee is because Democrats are looking to scrutinize it as much as they can, considering they're in the minority and they have very little power that they can do to obstruct this. The question, though, is are there any defectors on this panel, like Ralph Norman, for example, who would be willing to join Democrats in blocking the progress of this bill if he doesn't see any concessions and some concerns that he had and other members of the Freedom Caucus as well, Errol.
And we know that President Trump was on the Hill yesterday speaking to Republicans. He said he was a cheerleader and denied that he was losing patience. So that may have helped Republicans find some unity here. But I know the Congressional Budget Office also released its analysis of what's in these 1,000 pages. Give us an update on that.
Yeah, they took a look at the impact of this over 2026 to 2034 period, and they found, well, first I should say they reaffirmed what we already knew, which is that this bill comes with a $3.8 trillion price tag over the next 10 years. That's because this is extending Trump's 2017 tax bill. This also found, though, that it'd be around $700 billion, just under $700 billion less in the federal deficit when it comes to subsidies for the Medicaid program. Part of that, though, is because this includes work requirements that should kick off a significant portion, according to Republicans, of beneficiaries. They're saying that they're looking to target waste, fraud, and abuse, and adding these work requirements, potentially pushing it before the timeline to this proposal, which was 2029 to 2026 or 2027, requiring 20 hours a week of work, volunteer work, or schooling in their mind could help weed that out, Errol.
All right, Taurean Small, with the latest for us. We'll keep checking in with you throughout the day. Thanks very much.